that they use and skip.
They don't know that they play the Quran on their stupid speaker every week and they don't even read it. You cannot disobey the Israelites, man. They just fucking chant it all day. Let's bring out this play. Yeah, sorry, Salakia.
Salakia, Israel. Yeah, a little problem, alright, with these damn Ishmaelites, heathens, alright, soon to be slaves, okay, smoking out their whole lungs, alright, blonding out their beards, yeah, gingering up their faces, alright, but we're not here for no folly, okay, we're here for righteousness, alright, we have a solemn assembly, alright. They tried to come and bring up the speaker close to us, but they found out, oh, we came with a speaker. So we need to overpower their speaker by coming closer to them, closer to us, man. And we're not ready to hear no shalabada. Alright? We're ready to hear, thus saith the Most High, man.
That's right.
Okay? And what we was bringing out before is why we don't make marriages with these people, man. The reason why we don't make marriages with them is because they would, what would they do? You read that. Go back to Deuteronomy, alright? Go back to Deuteronomy, alright? Chapter 7 and verse 3, man. The reason why we don't want the dirty Ishmaelite women, alright? We don't want to do like Esau done. What did Esau do? Get me Genesis chapter 36. Yeah, let's get this one. Let's Genesis 36.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 1. Now these are the generation of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives of the daughter of the Canaanite. Adah,
the daughters of Canaan.
Adah, the daughter of Elon, the Hittite,
the Hamites.
Alibimah, the daughter of Hannah, a daughter of the Hittite,
the Hivites. All right, these are Hamites he took, yeah.
And Bashmath, Ishmaelite, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nibai.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna take none of these daughters of the other nations like the Edomites, like Esau, okay? Alright?
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
That we may what?
That they may serve other gods.
We are not gonna serve Allah and walking around stones, man. Because that is a religion that is new. It's a new religion. It's a religion that was created in the year 500, man. Our thing is going back to the beginning of time, from Adam, from the Adamites, alright? With the Evites that have been, alright, defiled, and beguiled by the serpent of the other nations as well. Alright? That is how they do it. They'll come to our women and beguile them, man. And if you want to know a nation, look at their women, man. Alright? It's plain to see, man.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
We don't want to be destroyed up here, man. Alright? We don't want to give me Sirach chapter 25 and verse 13.
This is the book of Sirach chapter 25 and verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
We don't want any plague of our own heart, our own self-righteousness. We don't want any plague of wicked women, man. Alright, that don't keep godly. Because these wicked women will be a snare unto us, man. And a trap. Give me Proverbs chapter 7. Alright? That's why we want godly women. Alright? We want women that are shamefaced. Sobriety. Alright? Modest apparel. Alright? Bring it up.
7 and 5. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 7 and verse 25. Let not thine heart decline to her ways, go not astray in her paths, for she hath cast down many wounded, yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death.
Exactly. Alright? And that's also, it's a double-edged sword, talking about the strange woman. It's also talking about other philosophies, man. Alright? Other wisdoms. You get saying that one. Go to verse 4. What verse?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and verse 4. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman.
That they may what?
That they may keep thee from the strange woman.
A strange woman is dumb wisdom and foolish understandings of other gods, man, other religions, idol worshipping. Alright? We don't need it amongst us, man. Alright? It's a two-edged sword when we read the scripture. There's double meanings. It doesn't just mean the foolish women. Alright? It means the women of the other nations, man. We do not need them. Alright? Because they will bring us to follow their gods and their religions. We don't need that, man. The Most High is jealous when he sees them things, man. And he says, what? Do not bow down to them or serve them, for he is a jealous power, man. He is a jealous power.
From the stranger which flattereth with her words.
And they will come with the subtle of heart. Alright, they'll come with their flattery. Oh yes, you know that when you walk around the stone and when you bow down, you'll get heaven of pearly, you'll get 70 virgins. You know? You get 70 virgins, and when you bow down, you know how they talk. You'll get pearly boys that will come and serve you wine. Like, what do I don't want no boys with pearls serving me wine.
Got something on your chin.
What's your nationality, King?
Eritrea, man.
The Eritreans. Alright, the Eritreans, alright, in the Bible, alright, they are called the Hamites. Alright? The Hamites, okay? Alright, what it is, we'll get it. Give me Isaiah 45.
My name is Cyrus.
Yeah, Isaiah 45.
That's my name, Isaiah.
Yeah, well, let's get
a
this.
trip.
Well, you can take on names, but it doesn't mean it belongs to you.
No, alright.
Yeah, Isaiah 45 verse 14.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 14. Thus saith Yahweh, the labour of Egypt and merchandise of Ethiopia and of the Sabaeans, men of stature, shall come over unto thee.
So these are talking about the East Africans, okay? The East Africans are gonna, you're East African, right? They're gonna come over unto us, okay? The Israelites, yeah?
And they shall be thine.
And they shall be whose?
And they shall be thine.
We're gonna own you like possessions, okay? The East Africans, yeah?
They shall come after thee in chains.
Alright, so this what we go off the spirit, okay? Now after we read this, do you think that is this a good thing? It's a good thing that the Israelites are gonna own East Africans. It's not a good thing. But if we was owned by East Africans before, is it good like we get back our, you know what I mean?
One doesn't deserve another though.
Yeah, I saw what you mean. Alright? No, but you got to be real. Alright, but if it happened to us, alright, look at all of this stuff. Look at this stuff. Alright, if it happened to us, is it good that we get our turn? That we get our turn? Yeah? Good.
What's your website? You got a website? You got a website?
This is the book.
No, listen.
This is the book of Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived, power is not mocked.
So, be not deceived, right? Don't deceive ourselves. God is not mocked. You can't mock God, okay? You know what I mean?
Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So whatever you do to somebody, okay, you're going to reap the same thing back. So if we was owned by the East Africans, it's a good thing that we own them back. Okay, so let's keep on.
In chains they shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee.
So the East Africans are coming and they're going to bind themselves, they're going to chain themselves up, and they're going to say, just take us. We don't want no smoke with you guys, okay?
they shall make supplication unto thee,
We're going to bring in gifts as well. Supplication means gifts.
saying, surely God is in thee.
God is in who?
God is in thee.
God is only in the Israelites.
And there is none else.
There is no other people like you.
There is no God.
There is no other power except the power of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the children of Israel. Should you agree with that?
I've got to study further before I make comments. Yeah?
All right, so let's.
What is the website? No, what is the name of it?
You got to study further.
Yeah.
Look, what we're trying to get at is, yeah, there's a spirit that's been spread across the world, okay, and that is the spirit of the Israelites. Our sea line has been tarnished, okay, and the men has laid down. We just put that out earlier. The men have laid down with other women, and the women have been destroyed by other nations, and so we don't understand until we get the spirit out of the people, okay? Because you can't just go off of the flesh. The flesh is carnal, all right? The flesh is carnal, isn't it? But we have to be spiritual. Give me Romans chapter 7.
Thank you.
Well, so there you go, isn't it? Like, if you ain't got time to wait, there's life and death situations going on right now, man. Okay? We got certain things going on with landslides, volcanoes erupting. Every volcano right now is erupting. We got to know that that's prophecy, saying that the end days are amongst us, man. We got countries fighting against each other. And we now know, if you don't know that the Israelites are going to run the world by now, alright, then you're living in the cuckoo land, man. Everyone should know that God's chosen people are waking up. The ones that come out of the Atlantic slave trade, alright, are not praying to some white Jesus, alright? They're not doing that. They know that the so-called black people are the chosen now, man. Alright, the prophets are waking up. Give me that Matthew chapter 24 verse 14. Right, this gospel shall be preached.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 14. And the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached.
And this gospel of the kingdom.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. For a witness.
For what?
For a witness.
So yeah, we're a witness. We are literally witnesses, alright, to come out to tell the people, alright, that the gospel must be preached in all the world.
That's right.
For a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come.
So the gospel we're bringing out, give me 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 1. Alright? Give me the Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 1.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 1. Follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that he may prophesy. For he that speaketh in an unknown tongue.
No, not 1 Corinthians. Yeah. 14. No, read it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 61 and verse 1. And the spirit of Yahweh power is upon me, because Yahweh have anointed me to preach the good tidings, unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
All right, that's the gospel we're here to proclaim. Okay, that the Most High is coming to redeem people that are imprisoned, all right, that are bound, that are in poverty. He's not coming for the rich ones, man. All right, he's not coming for the ones that are, oh, I'm free, I'm saved, I have salvation. All right, he's not coming for the ones that our hearts are, yeah, my heart is joyful, I have joy. No, he's coming for the ones that are mourning, that are at the gates of languish. All right, that our leaders are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Our ancient men are defiled with rum and liquor and harlots, all right, and smoking, all right, defiled in their temples, man.
That's right.
To proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh, and the day of vengeance.
And the day of what?
And the day of vengeance.
We're here to proclaim the day of vengeance, man. And what is vengeance for? Vengeance is to deliver his people from captivity, man. How can you say you are already free from captivity in a land of damn dry bones, man? If you look around, you just see tarmac. You see even the animals are upset, man. The fishes are dying off on the sea. The oil has been sucked out of the ground so much it's creating volcanic eruptions. The world is upset. You cannot live your best life. Don't start up 10-year plans. Don't start up 50-year plans. Don't just max out your credit cards, man. Alright? Max out your credit cards, take out all the loans, yeah, get all the mortgages you can, alright? Live it up because the economy's crashing, man. The place is dried up. Alright, it's done. Don't think you can invest in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency and you're going to have a 50-year plan. Alright, the Most High says this place is done. It is finished. Alright, due to the prophecies, don't think you can go down bowing down to any stones and it's going to work out for you. Alright, you're going to get a golden something and then put some incense there and light the incense and the golden thing is going to talk back to you and tell you something. It's going to be good. It's going to be okay. Don't worry. We can work it out. No, that's not going to happen. Okay? Right. The prophets have been prophesied and the message has come down that this place is done. You can't go to church and sing, oh, this is everything's going to be alright. No, it's done. Right? Because this is going to be the day of vengeance.
The day of vengeance of our power to comfort all that mourn.
Exactly, comfort in the morning. Comfort in the morning once, alright? Let's read, King.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 1.
Bring it up.
Moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel which I preach unto you.
Exactly. So, Paul was preaching this gospel, man. Paul was around saying we need to proclaim the acceptable year of God's vengeance, of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh. Alright?
That's right.
When you keep reading, it says that they are going to, we're going to have to keep reading them. We're going to have to go back into that.
Which also ye have received and wherein ye stand.
Alright, you have received it. Alright? If you didn't know, now you know that this place is done. Alright? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. This place is done.
That's right.
Babylon shall be burned. Alright? With nuclear missiles, ICBM missiles. Alright? Russia's got one called Satan and it doesn't miss the mark. Pinpoint accuracy, man. When he sends it over, what did they do? Did they not bring toxic agents the other day to try and virus? Was it some mad virus that just sucks up the insides of the people and decays them from the insides? Russia's already sending toxic agents, man. You better prepare for nukes as well, man. Alright? This ain't a game. Don't think you can come from your pretty countries. Oh, I come from Somalia where the drought is. I come from India, alright, where we have no camels left. Yeah? Don't think you can come from your sweet little your dried up countries to England and think that it ain't gonna get missiles, man. All praises to the Most High when he brings the missiles here, man.
That's right.
Alright?
By which also ye are saved, if ye keep in memory what I preached unto you, unless ye have believed in vain. For I delivered unto you first of all that which I also received, how that Hamashiach died for our sins according to the scriptures.
Exactly. According to the scriptures, alright, and many prophecies, it was told that he has to suffer for our sakes, man. Alright, give me Isaiah 53, quickly. Alright? Isaiah chapter 53. Look, he has suffered for our sakes, man. But that's not just that. Some of you are in vain out here. You don't believe that he's gonna send, that the Most High is gonna send nuclear weapons to burn it up. The covenant with the rainbow, alright, was to show you that he's not gonna bring rain anymore. But after rain, he's gonna bring fire, man. Alright? 53 and then go there, but was wounded, yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 53 and verse 5.
Bring it up.
Start from verse 4.
Verse 4. Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of power, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions,
Exactly, that was prophesied that he was to be wounded for our transgressions.
That's right.
Alright, thus saith the prophets, man. And some people don't believe. Some people are going around in vain thinking that, oh, it's going to be okay. Alright, like Peter done. Peter said, no one's going to hurt you, Yahushua. He said, move from me, Satan, man. Alright? We're not doing this in vain. We're doing this in the prophets. Through to the prophets and through the prophecies, man. Alright?
He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. And with his stripes we were healed.
Exactly. With his stripes we are healed. That's the gospel. Alright? And let's go more back into the gospels, man. Alright, let's go.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty of ashes.
And for ashes, man. Alright? Instead of having ashes, alright, because that's what we've done already many times when we was lamenting and mourning, the Israelites. We'll put down ashes on us, alright? But we'll get beauty, alright, instead of that, man.
The oil of joy for mourning.
The oil of joy, alright, instead of tears on our face, man. Instead of tears coming down, you'll see oil running down, man.
The garment of praise of the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of Yahweh, that he might be glorified.
Trees of righteousness. There's many times that the people have been depicted as trees, alright? There was a man that was blind in Yahweh's time. He says, Yahweh says, what can you see? Can you see? He says, I see trees, alright? Trees of righteousness, okay? Because even the other nations in Genesis, they are trees. But when Eve went to go get the fruit, alright, that was the fruit of the other nations, man. Alright, that was the tree it means nations. We are the vine tree, if you want to be specific. Okay? That's why we are called the vine of Israel. Okay? We are the tree of the vine.
Verse 4, and they shall build the old waste.
We are going to build the old waste, man. Okay? The old waste.
They shall rise up the former desolation, and they shall repair the waste cities.
We're going to repair the waste cities.
The desolation of many generations.
The desolation of many generations. That's going back right to Adam. Many generations, man. We're going to repair the Garden of Eden, to be specific, okay?
And the stranger shall stand and feed. The stranger shall stand and feed your flock.
And strangers, alright, the other nations that we're not meant to deal with, alright, we see how we're remixing. We've gone back to the Genesis, back to the Deuteronomy, taking their nations, alright, saying how these strangers that we're not meant to touch are now going to realize, wow, this is why we're not meant to touch them, because they're going to be slaves. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. The slavery has to come to pass. Alright? Because it's written in the book of Isaiah that strangers are going to build. Go on.
Strangers shall feed your flock, and the son of the aliens shall be your plowmen.
They called them aliens. The sons of the aliens. Wow. Aliens, what does that mean? Extraterrestrial, like not even a people. They're just, remember, an alien. Alright? Wow.
That's right.
And your vine dressers. Right. But ye shall be named the priests of Yahweh. Men shall call you the ministers of power.
And that's what we said to the Eritrean, man. We said, yeah, do you know that you're going to call us the ministers of power? Do you know that you're going to say power is with you and no one else, man? That's the spirit. You see how all of these scriptures are actually coming into fruition? Like, freestyle the spirit.
Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall you boast yourselves.
Yeah, alright, we're not boasting now, but in that day, you're going to see boastful guys, man. You're going to see David walking. Let's not even call it cripple. We're going to say, down the steps, man. Dancing like David, man. Alright? We're going to see down the steps. Alright? The tabernacle of David, skanking, man. Alright? We're going to see no like them South Africans, they think they got the moves. And you know, Jake and the Americans, they think they got the They think they got the steps. You're going to see some boastful steps in that day. Alright, praising the praise, and all them steps are going to be to the praises of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Alright?
That's right.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 3. For the Lord shall comfort Zion. He will comfort all her waste places.
See? You see? It says it there. For Yahweh shall comfort Zion. Alright? And the comforting of Zion is when he says the Gospels, man. When he says that they will be in their own lands again. And they shall build. Alright? They shall build back the waste city.
And he will make her wilderness like Eden.
Exactly.
And her desert like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness shall be found therein. Thanksgiving and the voice of melody.
Exactly, the dancing, the boastfulness, alright, the music.
That's
right. We'll be building the Garden of Eden, man. And that is the Israelites, man. Okay?
This is the
Alright, yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
You alright then? Do you have any, what do you want to say? I'm just reading.
Yeah, what do you want to say now? What you got up here?
I don't know, I just want to know a little bit what you guys are about.
You know what we're about?
Yeah.
Alright, you know what you do? Get me Revelation chapter 13. Give me Revelation chapter 13.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Have you got ears? You got ears, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe in the Bible? Do you read the Bible?
I believe in God.
You believe in God? Alright, you believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair enough. Alright, so he said, if any man have ears, let them hear, right?
That's
right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? Yeah, he that kills with swords must be killed with swords, alright? And it says, he that put people into captivity and slavery, alright? Like all this thing
That's a hard question to put on me right now.
But do you know why it's hard for you? Do you know why it's hard for you? Because you don't want to receive the judgment that you got to receive. You got to receive that. That's why it's hard for you. That anyone else over here, do you believe that's good? That a good thing? That see, he thinks it's just straight away. He just said, oh, that's not even hard. That's an easy question.
But what about like Jesus saying like turn the other cheek?
Did Jesus say that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, get Luke chapter 19 verse 26.
Okay.
No, wait, let's see. Don't run away. You want to find out what we're doing up here? We're going to find out. Give me Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 11.